Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Crafting with V. Just making sure, can y'all Hi Beth, how are you doing? Sorry I have not put out any videos this week. We went camping. It was a last minute booking on it for my husband's birthday, which was yesterday. So, but we're back now, and I had to get everything set back up, and everything decided to go wrong with it. I am doing good. Whenever I got back from camping, I had 3 packages here. One of them I've got behind me, but I'll be recording it probably next week. Thank you, Margie. I did record a WIP and chat, but whenever I went back to edit it and upload it, it didn't have any sound. Apparently, I forgot to change it off of it having a microphone instead. So, and since there wasn't a microphone attached to it, it didn't pick up the sound. Morning, Gloria. How are you doing? But I did have a wonderful time camping. It was nice to be able to relax. I didn't get any photos or anything this time. The place that we were at wasn't real. I wasn't by the water or anything. It was just a campground, nothing special. But it was relaxing. I'm not sure if it'll be one that I pick to go back to again, but maybe. It was actually very quiet and everything. So I don't know how many of y'all saw the unboxing of Castle Wolf. That is actually what I'm working on. I would show you a picture of it, but I believe it's still packed away. Wait, no, it isn't. I forgot I put it in my book here. Okay. So I did start on this while I was there camping. Isn't that just so pretty? It's by David Pimford. And it's kind of a combination. I'm doing it for the village, the castle for the village. And then I am also doing it for Tita's moon theme. So, but it is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. So very, very big. There was so many things that I had thought about to talk about on this live, and now that I'm here, it's like everything just goes out of my mind. While I was gone, though, I let my daughter have my car and drive my car for the first time. She actually did pretty good. It came back in one piece. So she was a little bit worried about the charging and stuff. Where did my... I did get the metal tips for these pins in. And I've got 2 more that I will do the unboxing on, but I wanted to try it. But I will tell you right now that they do work, but and this one has wax in it. Whenever I try to turn it, I have to get one of my silicone mats to hold on to it so it'll grip it, so it's easier to turn. So it is a little bit harder to turn, but it does work. I'm just going to cut me down one of these to have with my pins at all times. Morning, Granny. How are you? I'm back from my camping trip, so hopefully next week I'll be able to record more. And I do have something coming in the mail so that if I do stop anywhere, like parks and stuff that I want to show you, that'll help me record a little bit easier. Hopefully that will be here on Wednesday. We might even try it out that day. I don't know. I am gonna start back to my door dashing next week. It's been almost a month since I have done any door dashes. So, but I got some well-needed rest and relaxation while I was gone. I did record one video, but it didn't record sound just because I didn't change a setting. So I've got to redo that. And I was so afraid that I was going to be late to the live this morning because I went to set everything back up, including my laptop and everything. And it automatically starts taking an update. Good morning, Connie. How are you? And I was like, oh no, hopefully it's not a long update. It wasn't a long update, but I woke up late this morning. I didn't wake up till like 7:30. And my coffee is setting over there because I haven't plugged back in my warmer. So I'm going to have to go microwave it after the live. But anyway, I was trying to drink my coffee, get everything set up, and my computer took that update. Well, apparently whenever it did, it signed me out of Google, it signed me out of YouTube, it signed me out of everything. So I was scrambling around trying to get everything signed back in. I couldn't quite remember my passwords, so it took me a minute. Finally, I got back into my main email, my main YouTube, all that, and then got everything set up. And then I went back and tried my one that just has all my YouTube stuff going to it. So it was like about 5 minutes till before I had everything set up. And finally got it set up. Connie, was it you? I can't remember. Did you send me some pictures of your pets? If it was you on there that I saw the email, could you send me the names so that I can add them to the pet parade on my next WIP and chat? Okay. I want to put their names on there. If you don't want their names on there, that's fine. But I'll be adding those before I do my next WIP and chat. Hopefully I will get that done by Tuesday, and Tuesday I got I've got so many unboxings. While I was up there, we were close to a Hobby Lobby. So I stopped into Hobby Lobby and I went to look at their Christmas stuff, or their Christmas diamond paintings and stuff. And I was so disappointed I didn't see any. So I asked one of the ladies there, where are the Christmas diamond paintings and do you have any? And they said, we only have a few out, which they didn't have the Diamond Art Clubs yet. But I did get a small little Christmas diamond painting and then a little off canvas thing. So I will be showing those soon. And then I went to Walmart, and I'll do an unboxing on it, even though y'all have probably already seen it. But I got one of the 3-panel diamond paintings from Walmart. They didn't have their Christmas ones out. So I didn't get the Christmas tree one. Hopefully next week, whenever I go grocery shopping, it'll be at the Walmart that I go to grocery shop. And I'll be able to get it then. I want the little Christmas tree one. I want the Santa Claus one. And I want the gnome one. I've got to have the gnome. So, but I didn't see any of those there. I got the cabana, hold on. Maybe I can see it from here. It's the same one that Granny unboxed this last time, I think. It's the one looking out over the water. I want to get the garden one too, but I spent way too much money while I was gone because, being me, I forgot to take my extra tables with me. And there was a Ross near there, so I bought a couple more tables, and they are going to stay in the camper. They're not coming out of that camper. So, unless I go camping in my van or something. See, I want the Mystical Garden one too. And I had asked Josh which one he liked, and he pointed out the Cabana one. So that is the one that I got this time. If I can, I'm going to get the Mystical Garden one too. I love the colors in that one. And the little silhouette of the person standing down. I love that one too. I couldn't choose. They were both my favorites. But anyway, I got to go to Walmart and I did find those. I got to go to Hobby Lobby. I went to the Dollar Tree and I knew I needed a little vacuum cleaner, but mine's a little bit different. I got this for $1.25. I have not tried it out yet, but isn't that just so cute? I figure that this will work well for my drills. I'm hoping anyway. So we will try that out next time I spill some drills. But for $1.25, if it doesn't work, I'm okay with that. See? And that, though, has to be plugged into USB for it to work. I haven't been doing so good lately with buying stuff. I really wanted to buy the Dreamer Design mystery painting. I want to see what theirs are, what they're like, but I was good and didn't buy that. But I cannot say the same thing about Temu. I have been getting way too many things from Temu. In fact, this bag came in while I was gone. And since I bought this, Timu had been sending me stuff about free gifts. And I thought, well, I'll pick them out. More than likely, they'll want me to buy something in order to get them. Well, the thing is, you get one free gift per day, but you didn't have to buy anything extra. So I've been going in there and picking out and getting my free gift every day. So I've got some more stuff coming in to unbox. I've got to unbox those. I haven't looked at them, but there's one in there that I really, really like. And I bought another 12-pack of these trays and the stand. So I'm slowly getting there to have as many of those as I want. I was working on a different diamond painting while I was camping, and I kind of got up to go inside and dropped it in the dirt and the mud. It was a budget one. So, and since it was a budget one, I was not going to try to clean it. So I went ahead and tossed that one. It was my Black Beauty Unicorn. It was just a 30 by 40. So I went ahead and threw it away. I'm going to go ahead and get this one up to take to work with me to work on. I don't know how many of y'all watch Starlight Starbright 70. But I do watch her content quite a bit, and she's having a little event with Eeyore. I don't really participate in them, but I will work along on the paintings that they suggest anyway. I haven't really entered into anything, but I do like her channel. In fact, I ordered a couple of the center one paintings. So I want to try those out. She's a big fan of the center one paintings from Temu. So I'm going to try some of those out. What Chuck Pinson did you order? I was really tempted to get the mystery painting from Dreamer Design, not the Dominic Davidson, but the other one. And then I was going to get one of the mystery paintings from Diamond Art Club, and it sold out before I got it. So it's probably my sign that I don't need to be buying any more big paintings right now. I've got so many. But now my daughter over the weekend was so nervous about driving my new car. She kept calling me. She's like, so she called me, so do I need to plug it in? And I was like, if you're just here in town, up until Thursday night, you shouldn't need to plug it in. And I was keeping an eye on the miles and stuff on it. Because if she got below a certain mileage or percentage, I was going to tell her to take it down and plug it in that night. But she never did up until Thursday, which was when I told her she was going to have to plug it in anyway. And then Friday morning, she calls me and tells me it's only got 217 miles on it. Is that going to be okay? And I was like, honey, it's only going to take you 80 miles altogether to take Joshua to work and go back and get him. So that should be plenty. because she thought that it hadn't charged enough. She was like, it's only at 65%. And I was like, that's fine. Because I try to keep my car between 20 and 80%. And she was just driving it around town for the most part. She did have to go to an appointment in Clarksville once, and then she had to take my son to work, which hopefully, am I doing the right color? I am. Okay. I'm working on 336, which is the stars on this, and this is really turning out pretty. I was thinking with all the dark colors, you weren't going to be able to tell the difference in the tree limbs and stuff, but you can definitely tell, and it's looking really, really good. But anyway, she got him to work for us. She went and picked him up for us. I will be so glad if he gets a job here in the town that we live in. Make things a lot easier, but then I may not have as much help with the grandkids. I'm really hoping that my package comes in by Wednesday next week, because I really want to try those out and show them to you. If they won't help me for recording for my YouTube channel and stuff, it will help me a lot with my DoorDash, just proving if there's any question about me leaving the food or anything like that at the door. Because unfortunately you do get those people who will say that you never left it. I haven't came across that too many times, but it has happened once. But this way I'll be able to prove that I did leave it. I can use sizzle, but I try to only use one of those, and right now I've got a firm. And with my firm, I can choose to pay it out over 12 months, which is really, really bad for me, because I use that quite often, more than I need to. And since I have the card, I can use it anywhere. So I can go to Walmart, I can do it on Diamond Art Club, Temu, it doesn't matter. So I'm trying not to put any more on that. I probably should pick the 4 payment ones though, Hank, so that I can get it paid off quicker. But I tend to go for the Affirm and do it in the 12 months. Once I get all of these done, though, that I've got, I'm probably going to try to get me some other stuff that I need for organizing my craft room. Because you would think, since I have a big craft room, that I would have plenty of room in here. It's like the more space you have, the more stuff you try to fit into it. So I've got way too much stuff in here. I want to get something that I can hang up all my paintings on, especially since I've been getting more bigger paintings. I haven't been too good with it lately either, but I'm getting better. whenever we were camping, on Tuesday night, we went out and we got steaks. And Josh grilled the steaks. We used charcoal, which I love cooking with. I love the barbecuing and stuff whenever it's cooked with charcoal. I love the flavor of it and everything. We do grill a lot here, but it's mainly on propane. Just because the charcoal is so expensive. We had steaks and baked potatoes, which are just the single ones that you can get and throw into the microwave. I love those baked potatoes. And then we had mac and cheese. We were going to have corn, but unfortunately, our can opener broke here at the house. So I went out to the camper and grabbed the one out of the camper and forgot about it. So I went to open the can of corn and I couldn't do it because I had no can opener. So we had to buy a can opener the next day, but I'm really bad about that though. I'll think of if we run out of something in the house, or if it's food, it's not such a big deal because we only go camping 3 or 4 times a year in the camper. And so if I go out there and grab mayonnaise, mustard, whatever, it's fine. We're going to use that. And it needs to be used because it expires and stuff. But then if I need something extra, like a griddle or something to cook with, and then I forget it, it's like we get wherever we're going, and I'm like, why did I do that? I went and grabbed that out of the camper and took it in and never brought it back out. Hi, Pauline. How are you doing? So glad to have you here. But yeah, I had a wonderful time. I did a lot of diamond painting, even though part of it was on the one that I threw away. I was so disappointed in that too. And to be honest, it wasn't turning out the way that I thought that it should have anyway. The colors on it just weren't what they needed to be, so I wasn't too disappointed about throwing it away, but still, you work on it and get over half of it done, and then you drop it in the dirt. It's kind of disappointing. So I'm going to start on my little Pooh Bear one. For Star's little event. You know, I haven't heard anything from January lately. I don't have her email or anything either, so. I thought it was just me missing her on the lives and stuff, that she just hadn't had time to come to the lives, but until you said something the other day. Granny, I hope that she's okay. But so I decided that I was going to diamond paint with this tip. That's another thing that I was going to talk about. Where's it at? I do like the Diamond Art Club putty. And I've got another one of these tips like this that I'm going to put on, in another one with Petty. This one actually has wax in it. But I love these pins. I really do. But I'm very disappointed in the fact that the plastic ones, it seems like every time I go to refill them, they start cracking, and then all the putty and stuff come out on the sides. So I'm really disappointed in that. I wish that they would do something to fix that. But I have noticed something in the kits, the newer kits now. They are putting a single placer in there so you can put it on the end and use it if you need to. Thank you, Granny. I don't have her email. I've been really worried about her lately, too. Did I get? No. I thought I got all the stars, but I didn't. There. But yeah, I'm really disappointed in the Diamond Art Club pins. I do, however, this is the first Diamond Art Club that I've worked on that has the perforated sheets that you can just tear. I do really like that. I wish that they would put like a tint to their plastic or something so that you could see where the plastic ends and starts on it. But what I've done to help that situation is I take these little star stickers, and because these sheets are double-sided, I place these right at the edge of the plastic where I'm diamond painting at. And then once I have it that way, I can see where my line needs to be. And I'll do the same thing with this one. See where I had these two stars right here? That was so that I could use them to see where I needed to do my line down right there. But that does work. But if they would slightly tint their plastic, I think it would be a much better idea. That is true. With the putty, it's just mine worked okay until I went to refill them, and then they started doing that. So I did get the metal tip, and I'm doing this one with wax. I think I already said this in this live, but if you go to twist it, I have to use one of my mats to grip it to twist because it's very hard to twist. But it does work really well. And of course, with wax, you're going to use it in the same amount of time that you use it anyway. So it's something that you have to, you go through it quicker, but I wanted to try out the wax for the ABs in one of these pens, and it seems to be working pretty good. Although I haven't came across any in this painting, I have in my other one. Yeah, that I could use washi, but me trying to line it across there right on the lines, I wouldn't do very good with that. I would get it crooked. So I figure the little stickers are a good idea for me. But it seems to work okay. I'm about to drop my silicone mat there. But this, I haven't used my mats on this yet. I wanted to try using the way that it's sectioned. And this is my second row across. Of course, the first one was a half row. But this is, it's a pretty good size square. I think it's like a 5x5 square. But I love using washi tape. I've got so much around here. In fact, my granddaughter finds it and hides it on me in different places. She'll put it in little containers and stuff, and I'm looking for washi tape, and I was like, I just saw that here. And then months later, I'll come across a container, I'll open it up, and what's inside? All of my washi tape. You know what? I never thought about that, Connie. That is actually a good idea. Thank you. I never thought about laying my mats down over it. And I've got so many of them. I mean, move the camera a little bit right there. That really does work well. I will have to keep that in mind. Morning, Tita. How are you doing? Well, I hope that we hear from her soon because I haven't heard a peep out of her in a while. But thank you so much, Tita. Yep. I am hoping next week I get back onto my regular scheduled for my Did you delete all the emails before? Maybe they might be in your trash folder. I'm not sure. You know what? I may have. After this live, I'll check my emails. I may have saved her email address. I'll check on mine and see if I can because I was having trouble getting into it earlier today, but I did. January's. We haven't heard from her in a while. And we're getting a little bit worried about her. I think she sent me a couple emails at one time. I will definitely have to go back and check that out. And for those of y'all who have sent me emails, I will be responding to them soon, but I like to make the video before I respond to them. So I haven't forgotten about everyone. You know, I hadn't thought about that. Cajun, I used to watch her videos quite often, but it hasn't been popping up that she's posted any. You're right. I think the last one was after her mom passed away that I saw, but I haven't seen it in a little bit. I think that was her. But yeah, There's a lot of people I have not seen post in a while. It seems like now that you're pointing it out. But okay, which color? How about we do the sevens? Last night I was working on this and I was having the diamond paint in reverse. And I put them in a different container because those are the ones that I had to pull off of my canvas because I put them in the wrong spot. I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome. So glad you got to stop by. I wasn't able to post any videos this week, but I will definitely be back to posting them next week. We had a spur of the moment camping trip, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I was so happy to be able to go camping. And it was at a campground that we hadn't been to before, but you know, Connie, that mat being there with me taking the little plates out of the bottom of that helps out for that too. Because I can see my diamonds easier as well. But Granny, I will check my email once I get off of here and see if I can find her email address and try to email to make sure she's okay. But next week I will have several Temu packages coming in. And with those free gifts, I thought that they would ship them together, but I think a lot of them they actually shipped out singly. So I'm getting several in different packages. I can't wait for them though. But I will be. That's a 2-4. I really like the pen. I am very disappointed in the fact that the other ones, you have to, a lot of the times, this worked perfectly until I went to refill it. And then it started cracking along the sides of the tip, and the putty and everything would come out the side. I'm disappointed in that part. But I did order some of the stainless steel tips, which I've got 2 more that I'll be doing an unboxing on and filling, one with putty, one with wax. One of my biggest issues with this is it's hard to turn. So I have to use a silicone mat to grip it so that I can turn it. I do like using it. This one's got wax in it. I do like their putty, but I just wish it was easier to turn. I'm disappointed in the plastic tips. But this works really well. It's just like a regular metal tip placer, and it seems to work really well. Thank you so much, Tita, for stopping by. Whenever I first got this pen, I really, really did like it. And I thought that they were great until my first one I went to refill and it started doing that. I thought it was just a fluke. I thought maybe I just filled it up too much. So I tried filling this one up and it started doing the same thing. But we're testing out the metal tip one. I just got this yesterday whenever I got back from camping, so I'm testing it out. So far I do like it, except for how hard it is to twist. If they made it easier to twist it, I think that it would be a lot better. But so far I'm really liking it. This time anyway. But I'm going to give it a few days. Yeah, I am going to give it a few days on it to see how much better it is. I think that it will work well for me, at least for whenever I'm diamond painting on the go. Because a lot of times I will take diamond painting to work and diamond paint on my lunch break, or I will diamond paint in between waiting for orders while I'm door dashing. So for the fact that I don't have to carry around the putty and the wax and stuff like that, I think it works out well for me there. But I'm not going to give up my other pens. Most of my pens are just pens off of Temu and stuff. So I'm still undecided right now because I was loving it until that happened with it leaking. The plastic one seemed to be easier to turn than the metal one, but if they're going to leak out the side, then it's not going to do me any good. It is already 9:47. We got about 10 minutes left. Time flies during these lives. Seems like it goes by so quickly. But this weekend at work tonight, I'm going to have to work late. So I could have a long night. I do work in the same office with Josh, but he's got to be at not an appointment. His second job, they have a meeting in the morning early. So he's got to be at his other job early in the morning. So I'm going to be the late person staying tonight. So it'll be a long night, but that's okay. It's not too bad. It's more whenever you stay late, you're waiting on packets to come in. There's not a whole lot left to do. So time goes by really, really slowly. Thank you so much for stopping by. So glad that you stopped by. I will definitely see you next time. Bye. But yeah, so I'll be there late tonight. So I doubt I'll feel like recording any once I get off work. So it will probably be Tuesday before I even record a video, which I want to open these packages. Man, my allergies are starting to act up again. I have not taken this out of the package yet. And I won't until I unbox it, but I cannot wait to open this one. I really, really can't. just a little bit of a sneak preview on what's in that package. And I've got a lot of I've got a center one coming in. And I really want to try out those canvases. I heard that they're really good. Star really likes the center one, so thought I would give it a try. Is this the right color? Yes. Okay. And hopefully it will be here next week as well. And then I need to go on a no-buy. I'm not sure how well I will stick to that, but I need to go on a no-buy. I know it's just so cute. I haven't opened it yet. I can't wait to, but I won't be able to record that video till later. So hopefully next week you'll get another Temu haul. And I'll be able to go through all that stuff, and hopefully I'll get the other item that's going to help me out recording while I'm out and about. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. I have never actually tried the center one canvases yet. So this will be my first one buying them. So I'm hoping that they are really well. I just wish that if they turn out like I think they're going to, I wish that they would do a lot more non-Disney to have a little bit more of a selection. But I have found a few that I really, really like that are not Disney, and I found some that are Disney. So I think I ordered 2 or 3 of them. Not too many. They were on lightning deals, so they weren't that expensive at all. No more than the other diamond paintings. So I'm really hoping that they turn out. That's what I just said, Margie. I wish they had more, so much more that wasn't in Disney. I have found some, though. Some of the ones that I think I've got 2 on the way that are not Disney related at all from Center One. And I don't know why I was drawn to one of them, but I love it. Can't wait to do it. It's just one that I wouldn't think that I would have picked, but something just drew me to that one. It wasn't animals. It wasn't fantasy, not really. So, can't wait to get that one in. But right now, I've got 2 big paintings I'm working on, and then I'm going to start the Pooh Bear one. At work tonight, I think I'll kit it up. I don't know if any of y'all have these types of trays. If you don't want to buy the holders for them, or they're a little bit too expensive. I got these little collapsible bins from Dollar Tree. I'm so sorry about the coughing. And they work great to put 24 of those in. And this is what I use to take paintings with me. I'll put them in here. And then, I can't seem to quit coughing. And then I'll take that with me. And then I have my trays, which are also my containers. I got to get more little stickers put on all my trays. I've got a lot of them without stickers on them, because the ones with the butterflies were more expensive, so I bought the ones without the butterflies on top. But that's okay, because I get to decorate my own. But I love these trays. I do take the little thing out of them that makes it to where it separates the different, like the 4 drills, 3 drills, 2 drills. I'll take that out, but I really like these. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and let y'all go. I've got to get ready for work, unfortunately. I had a wonderful time today. I hope y'all all have a wonderful weekend. Everyone take care. And if you don't mind, before you leave, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.